I used to play this game a lot as a kid, but I have never completed all the levels in both games, and that's what I want to focus on today in this review. But before we start with the version I grew up with, there is one I never heard about. You see where I live, it's called Shkarishka, and there were 4 games localized with that name. Winter Adventures, New Adventures, and the other 2 have nothing to do with Foxy Jumper at all. Water Adventures and The Mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, which in English is just called Sprawl, The Mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. It doesn't even look like a fox, it looks more like a chipmunk. But that's where I finally get to talk about the 2003 version. It's Foxy Jumper, but unlike the other versions where you need to collect items to finish the level, here you just simply jump on platforms and reach the house while avoiding hazards. Collecting items is completely optional. Also, there is a bonus stage where you need to collect all chicks under the time limit, because chickens are funny!
I hate chicken.
You got your basic moves, jump and throwing projectiles, in this case acorns. Use these acorns to hurt enemies. But what about the enemies? While most of them hurt you, there is this one in Winter Adventures that can hurt you. It bounces you up, which can be helpful, and you can hurt him either. Other enemies you can hurt or even kill are these yellow ghosts. Once you touch them, they will scatter the treasure collected. Then you have Baby Caterpillar, Spiky Goomba, Purple Bat, Flying Raindrops, Chicken, Hubert Reject, Ice Cube, Chests that drop treasure, Snowman, and Dragon. You may have also noticed the words bonus on the screen. Well, when you kill an enemy, they will sometimes drop a ladder. Collect all of them and it will give you balloons or stars falling from the sky. All it gives you is more score. Speaking of bonuses, you can enter these houses. Not sure if I can call these bonus levels since it's required to collect everything anyways. Are we thieves? Probably. After collecting all items, you collect a star and then put it on Christmas tree. Level finished. And that's basically it for this adventure. There are a couple of gimmicks here and there, but nothing noteworthy. I mean, there's this level where you can flick switches or turn on light. It does get more difficult later on, but overall, it's an easy package of just 47 levels. That may seem a lot, but the next game has even more levels, which is more so the same game but in desert. While it may look like the same game, it is also much harder, with its spiky difficulty. Just like the very first game ever made in the Foxy Jumper series, you collect treasure, enter a house, and the level is done. Except here you must collect all the treasure, then grab the key, go inside the house, jink a place, and then you can move to the next level. Also like Winter Adventures, you can enter Caves of Wonders. And the magic carpet also makes a comeback. I forgot to mention that in the first adventure. There is a new sort of power up in this game. You activate a magic lamp and it will release Foxy Genie. He will help you to turn all the baddies into cheese? Okay. Speaking of which, we got new enemies. An ostrich, rolling bombs, butterflies, snake, lion, hedgehog, parrot,
Interior crocodile alligator,
mice, and dragonfly. New Adventures is definitely more challenging, and with its 85 levels, I think this is a good package. And with that, we're done. While I have been positive, it's overall mediocre platformer, with not much stuff to come back into once everything is done. It's not a bad game, I still like it, but if there's a reason to come back to it, then only if you have some nostalgic attachment to it. Basically, imagine a scenario where you find an old PC disc you have not played for 13 years. Good game, it's just not really a game to keep coming back into, especially with its second game. More levels are great, but they feel all the same. 5.8 out of 10, 8 for the added challenge. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.